Okay, here we go. Arsenal are without the suspended Patrick. Okay. Scored at Highbury a year ago, Bolton were top of the Premier League. But in May, when it mattered, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal were top and became champions again. They're unbeaten in the first 6 games of their defence this time. Thierry Henry putting them on the road to victory over Charlton. Under Sam Allardyce, Bolton are not overawed by reputations. They've already won at Manchester United and were unlucky to lose to Emil Heskey's late winner for Liverpool just when a draw seemed certain. Welcome to Highbury for Arsenal against Bolton, the league champions and the current league leaders, taking on a team who do not fear the reputations of the big boys. Indeed, they got a draw here at Highbury last season. Prior to the match, there's a presentation taking place on the pitch to the Highbury groundsman, Paul Burgess, who's just been voted the groundsman of the year. Despite being only in his early 20s, he tends this pitch lovingly, and the effects are there for all to see. It's a carpet-like pitch, and it's not the first time that Arsenal have won the coveted award from the Premiership's sponsors, Barclaycard. For late September, it's a glorious afternoon here at Highbury, mild and still. The Arsenal players haven't actually been off the pitch that long. It's just 2 minutes since the last of them, Martin Keown, left the field after their pre-match warm-up. That's how much they're enjoying their football here at the moment. And it's there for all to see in their results. Arsenal unbeaten so far, chugging on relentlessly, having picked up this season where they left off last. And really, it does beg the question, just who can stop them already in the race for this year's Premiership title? And they look unstoppable. And Arsene Wenger this week has even been talking openly about the possibility of them going through the season unbeaten. A prospect, I'm sure, that would delight David Dean, one of the hierarchy of the FA, as well as being the vice chairman here at Highbury, and the man responsible for Wenger's appointment. And what an inspired appointment it's proved to be. Tremendous business sense and guile in the leadership of the Frenchman, which has yielded two doubles, one in 1998 and one last season. Double where they won the English League and the FA Cup in the same season. Of course, a heavy contributory factor to their league success last season was the 2-0 victory that they achieved at Bolton back in April. It was the match after that against Manchester United when they clinched the title at the home of the then reigning champions with a Sylvain Wiltord goal. Wiltord had also scored in that 2-0 victory at the Reebok Stadium, as had Freddie Ljungberg. And the big news for Arsenal is that having made his comeback to action in European football in the week against Borussia Dortmund, Ljungberg keeps his place in the Arsenal lineup for today's match. You don't only have to look at their team, you look deeper at that of their squad, and that's why so many people are already starting to believe that it will be Arsenal's year again, and that Wenger could well be the first manager to win two successive league titles with this club. Sunny times at Highbury at the moment, certainly, and Colin England, coaching and scouting, set up Tor Grip here to sample the atmosphere. Arsenal look to continue their charge to retain the title this season. The two teams are now in the tunnel. Slight delay caused by the fact that Arsenal players were out so late warming up. You'd normally expect the games in the English Premier League to kick off at 3 o'clock, but we're approaching that time already and they're not even out on the pitch yet. Arsenal today, incidentally, will be led in Patrick Vieira's absence by their goalkeeper, David Seaman, handed the captain's armband for the day, and he'll emerge from the darkened area of that tunnel very shortly indeed. Bolton, led as usual by Gudni Bergson. It's fourth official Steve Bennett who's at the head of the tunnel at the moment, scrupulously checking his watch and perhaps wondering as to the reasons for the delay. And in overall charge today is Dave Pugh, and he leads out the two sides. Just exactly a year ago that the two teams met. Let's now take a check on the two lineups for today's game for you. And Arsenal are without the suspended Patrick Vieira. He gets the rest that he said he wanted as a result of his sending off at Chelsea recently. Oleg Luzhny and Dennis Bergkamp are also rested, though they take their places on the substitutes bench. So it's a 4-4-2 shape for Arsenal, with Lauren returning to the now familiar backline. Freddie Ljungberg making his first Premiership appearance of the season after his hip injury, in a midfield that also includes Ray Parlour back after a knee problem. Personnel in the wide positions might be flexible, but up front Kanu is the choice to play alongside Thierry Henry. Bolton have a whole host of injuries at the moment. Kevin Nolan, the match winner at Manchester United, has joined Ricardo Gardner on the sidelines. And although Michael Ricketts and Stig Tofting are back in the squad, they're not elevated from the bench. So it's a 4-3-3 that becomes a 4-5-1 when Bolton defend. Ivan Campo, normally a centre-half, will do a good job of protection for the four-man rearguard. And alongside him, Gareth Farrelly appears for the first time in this campaign. It's past the normal kick-off deadline of 3 o'clock. So kick-off will be slightly delayed, with the captains not even having met in the middle for the toss-up yet. Dave Pugh will oversee that. And Gudni Bergson and David Seaman, who's Arsenal's captain for the day, both now making their way towards that area in the centre of the field where such pre-match formalities take place. Sol Campbell, who won just one honour in his 9 years at Tottenham and then clinched 2 major honours in his first year with Arsenal as they won the league and cup double. And Sylvain Wiltord was there as well, the man whose goals in the run-in was such a key part of Arsenal winning the title, and he's picked up in very much the same vein this time with 6 goals in 6 Premiership matches. So there is very definitely an air of invincibility about Arsenal so far. The rest of the Premiership waiting and watching to see just who can beat this Arsenal side, undefeated since last December against Newcastle. Dave Pugh from Merseyside is the referee. Birmingham, West Ham, West Bromwich Albion, Chelsea, Manchester City and Charlton have all tried and failed to beat Arsenal already this season. Ironically, the team that started the day bottom in the Premiership, West Ham, came as close as any other side. They actually led Arsenal 2-0 at one stage until their resilience kicked in and they got back into it for a 2-2 draw through inevitably Henry and Wiltord. Could it be Bolton who will break the stranglehold that Arsenal have over the rest of the Premiership at the moment? Bolton, a team with a reputation when it comes to claiming big scalps. They took 8 points off the top 3 last year, which included wins against Manchester United and Liverpool. They've already repeated their success at Old Trafford this season. Arsenal have started with Sylvain Wiltord on the right and Freddie Ljungberg on the left of midfield, with Pyle and Edu in the middle, and Lauren back at right back for the throw to Kew. Here's Sol Campbell, looking long for Thierry Henry. Bolton's result here last season, which was almost a year ago to the day, it's a year tomorrow since they got that 1-1 draw here, but it was all the more creditable through the fact that they were reduced to 10 men when Ricardo Gardner was sent on for a tackle with Dennis Bergkamp. Here's Ray Parlour. Now Wiltord, Kanu. Lauren pushing up on the outside, clips it past Whitlam. Simon Charlton has to try and fend him off now, and does so. You see Jaskalainen, who says, for all the criticism of the fact that to take David Seaman still underway as far as he's concerned. Snake Allardyce, so we're hoping that his front line can beat Seaman today. Batting against Holdsworth. Campo. And Djorkaeff. Known to so many of the Frenchmen in the Arsenal ranks, international colleague of many of them, and used to play under Arsene Wenger at Monaco. And then nicknamed him the Snake for his venomous strike. Wasn't too venomous and not too dangerous either as far as Arsenal are concerned. Bergson, who used to play across North London with Tottenham. Arsenal Tottenham 1 and 2 in the Barclaycard English Premier League at the start of the year. Yuri Djorkaeff. It's Campo. Now Gareth Faraday, who's had to wait his chance this season. First time he's appeared. Simon Charlton. Keogh, not a very well-directed header. Holdsworth rather than his strength behind it either. Ljungberg has Henry out to his left. Kanu going out to the left. Parler's made a driving run through the middle. And Wiltord was free. And it was disappointing from Arsenal's point of view that the ball never reached him. It didn't look like reaching him either. Wiltord had got into a great position then. Here's Ashley Cole. Now Henry. Ljungberg. scored for Bolton since the game that got them into the Premiership. Got their opener in the playoff final against Preston. It's Bergson. Bolton haven't actually won a league game here in over 40 years. A 2-1 victory back in January 1962. They've had 7 league visits here since and lost 6 of them. The defeats only ended by the 1-1 draw that they achieved at this ground last season. Keogh. Now Laura. Little. To steer it through for Canu, but Bolton marshal their defensive resources well. They have plenty of men back. Apparently now allowed to break. He shuts out the threat of Jorka. Laura to Parler. Canu. And straight into trouble with Charlton then, and frustration as much as anybody for Freddie Ljungberg, who made one of those intelligent runs of his. The sort for which is finally getting into good goal scoring positions. Now Henry, Canu! Well, confusion in front of the goalkeeper, but he was offside anyway. Good ball that was played out to Thierry Henry. Canu got into an offside position. Edu. Holdsworth. Holdsworth, who scored Bolton's home winner against Liverpool last season. Campo has gone forward for the corner. Bolton's first corner of the match, which Jorka will take. Between Whitlow and Holdsworth, and it was Keogh emerged to clear. Bergson's header back, knocked on by Whitlow. This almost going through. Edu. Henry has spent a lot of time out wide. Wilton made a run along the line. Farrelly in the way of the ball intended for Canu. Here's Per Franson. Now Henrik Pedersen. Challenge on him by Cole. Parler shackled by Campo. And that was a dive by Campo. And he angrily confronted the referee about it to the extent that he's got himself into trouble. In some senses he might have been considered lucky not to get booked for the dive, and then when he confronted the referee after, that made the officials mind up for him. A very quick and harsh lesson about life in the English Premier League, that certain referees are not to be trifled with. A lesson I'm sure that Sam Allardyce will reinforce. Unfortunately for him, Campo was there. Here's Cole. Edu. Caught by Franson. Henry's free kick. And long. Easily in UC Jääskeläinen's flight path. Keogh. Well-timed runs. You can tell he's been out of the team for a while. Arsenal aren't looking for him at the moment. Here's Lauren. Sylvain Wilton. Now Henry. Away by Goodney Bergson. Djorkaeff. It's a good ball. Now can Holdsworth get between Keogh and Campbell? And between them, they muscle him out of it. Two players converging on Dean Holdsworth. Here's Wilton. Lundberg has carried on his run, needed an earlier ball than that, cleared by Bergson. Pedersen tries to steer away. Campo has to retrieve it. Foul by Edu. And it's a free kick to Bolton. So frantically paced at times. Might just suit Bolton, but Campbell and Keogh forming an effective barrier there against Dean Holdsworth. It's Campbell's free kick. Keogh knows he can afford to let that one float by. Seventh season in charge, and he knows that it might be perceived as arrogant for him to talk so openly about Arsenal going through a season without being beaten in the Premiership. But that, he says, is a measure of his confidence in the group of players he's gathered here. Some of them he inherited, like David Seaman. But he's bought and sold wisely. Simon Charlton. Holdsworth. Kanu. Edu. Now Ray Parlour. Lauren. Charlton, this is Djorkaeff. Keogh. Edu. Wilton. Lundberg's made a good run ahead of him. Bergson gets across. Freddie Ljungberg pulled on. Penalty! In the 13th minute of his Premiership return, it's the movement of Freddie Ljungberg that opens the way for a possible opening here for Arsenal. He's been making clever moves throughout the match so far without necessarily always being spotted. That time he did almost get through. Bergson certainly had hold of his shirt. So there can't be too many complaints from the former Tottenham man. Thierry Henry volunteers himself to take the penalty. There were a couple of costly penalty misses by him last season in the Champions League. Henry here bidding for his 5th goal of this season already. Oh, it's with the post! Off the inside of the post and out. And again, Henry's luck from the penalty spot deserts him. Well, he hit it a fair old weight of knots, but it crashed against the inside of the post. Jaskalainen had gone completely the wrong way. But Henry foiled from the spot again. Charlton's ball in. He's actually Cole. He's battling away with Campo. Bolton free kick. Franson still down and in an offside position. Well, Franson there will possibly feel he should have had a penalty himself as a result of this challenge by Parler. Went in quite high, Parler. I think there was an element of misfortune about it from Franson's point of view. Incidentally, the penalty and the reasons for it coming about led to a second Bolton caution. Gudni Bergson was booked, following his colleague Campo into the referee's book. But Thierry Henry, I wonder if he'll be volunteering to take the next penalty that Arsenal win, or whether Arsene Wenger might take the responsibility off him. Franson hobbles away. Relief for Sam Allardyce. The only previous penalty awarded in an Arsenal match this season was missed. That was against them when David Seaman saved from Freddie Canute. Here's Sol Campbell. Cole. Ljungberg. Broken up by Franson, who's back on his feet again and was shaken off that injury as a result of Parler's challenge. Pedersen. Balled by Anthony Barnes, cleared by Sol Campbell. With a free kick. And it's a free kick that poses no danger to Arsenal. The same team that won the World Cup as Patrick Vieira, and then 2 years later won Euro 2000 in a team that also included Thierry Henry and Sylvain Wiltord and the currently injured Robert Pires. Campbell. Bergson, who gave away the penalty. Now Ashley Cole. Keown. Away by Mike Whitlow. This is Sylvain Wiltord. Edu. Holdsworth. At times, Bolton, the defender, is the lone man up front. Pedersen frequently get forward to support him quickly when they break. Here's Campo. Farrelly too has got forward in support this time. Challenged by Keown. The referee didn't actually see that. I think he was looking the other way. Having seen it, I think Bolton will have a free kick there because Keown slid in on Dean Holdsworth. Ref's appearing here to suggest that he played an advantage because he's actually booking Keown for a challenge. Although I think he was actually looking the other way when the challenge took place. Follow through from Keown that got him into trouble. Here's Sol Campbell. Ashley Cole. Campbell. So Barnes. Lots of control there from former Charlton and Chelsea defender.
Quicker! You gotta move the ball quicker!
Arsenal just slightly ahead on the possession they've had so far, but it's a Bolton that they have their own here. By Holdsworth to Barnes. This is Whitlow. Bolton started the season with straight defeats by Fulham and Charlton. They've got it back on track with successive 1-0 wins against Aston Villa and at Manchester United. Villa is on the look to turning point for them. Desperate to score after his penalty miss, and he's got him there. And Henry's missed. Well, it was great, sharp thinking by him in the first place to get in on that momentary hesitation between Goodney Bergson and the goalkeeper. And the first touch took it over the goalkeeper's head and made half a chance. Although it was still always going to be difficult for him with the angle and with Bergson coming back to try and atone for his mistake. Real blame could be attached there to Henry for the finish because the angle was tight. Here's Jorge. Cut up by Cole. Freddie Ljungberg. Kanu. Farley. Well, they've got to be careful, Bolton, when facing their own goal, as Farley was there, but more perilously as Bergson was just prior to that. Thierry Henry showing again that sharpness of thinking for which he's so well regarded. Here's Parlour. To him by Wilton. Freddie Ljungberg, who won the penalty for Arsenal that they missed. Kanu, Edu, Wilton, Ashley Cole.
Go on, son.
Wilton up against Anthony Barnes.
Oh, Wilton, yes.
This was deep and there for Arsenal. Pedersen to Charlton. Nicely, Ray Parlour. By Keogh. Cole. This is Keogh. Now Ray Parlour, who scored here against Bolton back in September '97. Now Freddie Ljungberg pulled it dangerously across. Jaskelainen got a touch to it, and then Whitlow prevented Henry from following up. Henry with a corner. Arsenal looking menacing at the moment. Easy header away by Holdsworth. Parlour's underneath it for Arsenal. Holdsworth again having to do the defending. And now Pedersen. Ashley Cole. Edu. Jorge. Arsenal throw. Freddie Ljungberg's impact impact on returning to the team has been immediate. Again, he just showed so much persistence then and put in a devastating cross. Ljungberg slips it through. Thierry Henry! No mistake this time. The penalty miss now consigned to the memory banks. He scored from open play again. And Arsenal have scored for the 46th league match in a row, which equals the best ever record in English League football by Chesterfield. Henry inevitably set up by Freddie Ljungberg, who also made the earlier penalty opportunity for him. But while the penalty came back off the inside of the post, this one makes the back of the net. And for Henry, it continues a cracking start to this season. His 5th goal of the campaign is now 7th in his last 7 Premiership starts. Holsworth. This is Campo. Ball looking to run it out. And yes. Arsene Wenger relieved, I'm sure, that that breakthrough has occurred. Just wonder when the penalty came back off the goal frame as it did, whether it would be one of those days for Arsenal. His faith, his own side's abilities again truly vindicated. Scored from elsewhere in the Barclaycard English Premier League. Middlesbrough lead Birmingham by a goal to nil. Frank Kedru, the scorer. 18 minutes to go to half-time. Thierry Henry, who'd earlier missed a penalty, scores from open play to give Arsenal the advantage. First time Henry's actually scored against Bolton. His only previous meeting against them was the 1-1 draw here last season. He was an unused substitute in the return match at the Reebok as Arsenal carefully preserved their resources for the title running. To it by Canu, but it's broken back for Campo here.
Stop the cross!
Not going to get Arsenal took the lead in the 1-1 draw here last year through Francis Jeffers, who's on the bench today. The pressure from Edu. Barnes. Able to keep it in. Kieran. Tala. Ashley Cole. Bolton have fought their way back into the game in terms of possession at 50% each. How can they reply to that Thierry Henry goal? Haven't seen him a bit too busy so far. Great skill from Henry. Cole is going to run inside, but a wonderful piece of control just prior to Cole's touch. And the man who scored the Arsenal goal, Henry turning on the style. Holsworth, tackled by Sean Campbell. Wilton. Thierry Henry. Callou's free. He's gone for Tyler. The ball had been played earlier there to Callou. That would have been a real opportunity for Arsenal to have got their second. But Lauren opted to wait. Played in Parlour instead. And his effort is wide. His goal that divides the two sides. Let's just keep them tumbling for Arsenal.
Stand up! To the ball! To the ball! Get to the ball!
Here's Per Fransen. Fransen's 3 goals for Bolton last season all came from free kicks. As Campo gets forward, Fransen and Yuri Djorkaeff are over this one. David Seaman, who led in that Ronaldinho free kick against Brazil for England at the World Cup, has seen one from Zola float past him. But this one from Djorkaeff doesn't even reach him. Farley to try the long throw in again here. Holsworth gets to it this time. Pedersen's in front of the goalkeeper who punches. Simon Charlton. Arsenal throw. Here's Martin Keown. Henry. Bergson. Holdsworth. Bergson.
Here it comes.
Cole.
Yourself back, ready? Drop yourself back. Drop yourself back. Back. It's okay, Freddie.
Pedersen. Fransen's ball in. Campbell missed it. Holdsworth was caught so much by surprise that Campbell didn't deal with it, that he couldn't really adjust his position to react. Now for the Youngbo. He's clipped it through cleverly to Wilton this time, but he's offside. Sort of moves that you often expect Ljungberg to be on the end of, but he's been provider so far today for Arsenal. Henry. There's Simon Charlton. Farrelly. Campo. Djorkaeff. Away by Ashley Cole.
Out! Let him go, Freddie. Come to the ball, Freddie. Come to the
Goodney
ball.
Bergson.
That's okay. Sit yourself back in.
Djorkaeff.
Ash, watch here.
Could be in trouble here, gets himself out of it against Per Fransen. Campo. Ljungberg. Here's Wilton. Edu. Ljungberg again, now Wilton. tries to try and come back. Holdsworth there is offside. Thierry Henry's in good company today in missing a penalty. The match between Liverpool and West Bromwich Albion. Michael Owen has missed one. His second miss of the season, of course. He had one saved against Aston Villa. But bad news for West Brom in that game. Their goalkeeper Russell Hood has been sent off. Here's Farrelly. Simon Charlton. There's the throw, Simon Wilton. Djorkaeff brought down for the Bolton free kick. The meeting of these sides in April was Arsenal's 19th Premiership match unbeaten, a record that now stands at 27 undefeated. Holdsworth doing his best to bring Bolton back level in this match at least. 27 matches unbeaten is already a club record for Arsenal. Still some way short of the league record, though. 42 for Nottingham Forest in 13 months from 1977 to 78. It's Parler's ball. And we're really just toying with Bolton. Cole. Djorkaeff. Farrelly. Holdsworth. Charlton. Farrelly's throw-in. Isolated out there and won all that he could have expected to in terms of the throw-in. Feels he should have maybe had more out of it with a free kick. Maybe he's convinced the referee that he should. In fact, he has. Henry to take the free kick in. Kanu will draw Keown all in the box. Ljungberg just waiting at the edge. Swept in, but usually Aston is a fairly reliable, safe pair of hands. Lauren. Parler. Farrelly. Side here against Djorkaeff. Here's Edu. Sol Campbell. Knocked out by Ljungberg on Campo. This is Kanu. Thierry Henry. Away by Whitlow. Campbell. Off Campo to Parler. Wilton just unable to pass on to that. Pedersen. Djorkaeff. Franson. This is Keown. Incidentally, Arsenal to break that league goal scoring record, which they've levelled with Chesterfield here today, scoring in 46 consecutive matches. They'll have to score in their next one, which is a tough proposition at the Leeds. Here's Keir. Back by Campo to Simon Charlton. Freddie Ljungberg. Bolton made a good run inside, but Dean Holdsworth has spent an increased amount of time defending. Yuri Djorkaeff has taken up the lone position on his own up front, but even he here is 10 yards inside his own half.
Get to the ball! Get to the ball!
Quick the scraps and quick breakaways. David Seaman hasn't had a serious effort to save really in this match so far. Gareth Farrelly to try and test him here with another throw into the box. Arsenal head, Sol Campbell's. It certainly causing problems, those long throws from Farrelly. But at the moment he's not been able to get too many of his own teammates to connect with him. Tala. Now Ljungberg with Cole going up on the outside of him. Here's Ashley Cole. Ball back that Ljungberg would have desired. What a great ball that is to Lauren. It's against Simon Charlton for the throw. Wilton with a corner. They moved across too early. Went low away. Now Henry. Wilton. A little unlucky. Ball just bent away from the last moment. Of a second, he just thought his moment might have arrived. There was a little header there which took it away from his direction. Just over a minute plus stoppage time to go to half-time. Arsenal has really tightened their grip on it now. 3/4 of the possession they've had. Beaten to it by Barnes. Flag is up on this side for offside against Dean Holdsworth. Really, the first half has pretty much gone according to plan for Arsenal, bar the penalty miss, which would have given them the cushion of a 2-goal lead. They've been in quite comfortable control of this match. Their goal rarely threatened. Here's Edu. Ljungberg, another of those piercing central runs of his. Holdsworth felt he'd been balked, but the referee didn't see anything amiss. There goes Henry. Finding himself boxed in. Here's Ashley Cole. Here's Lauren. Tala. Canu. Parler. Forceful run. Now here's Lauren. Parler going into challenge. Jaskalainen. No foul on the goalkeeper who did well to get that one away under duress. Barnes. Pedersen. It's Holdsworth. Sol Campbell. Here. Right by Campo. Franson. This is out man. So there goes the half-time whistle, and Arsenal in firm control of this game thanks to Thierry Henry's opener. They've actually been able to afford the luxury of a penalty miss by the same player. But at half-time here at Highbury, Arsenal leading Bolton by 1-0. And that goal came in the 26th minute of the match. Freddie Ljungberg, who's had an inspired return to the first team, was the player who set it up, got into another one of those clever positions of his to slot the ball through to Thierry Henry, who calmly took it around the goalkeeper to slot it into the empty net. This after Henry had previously seen his penalty kick come back off the inside the post. Bolton 0. Arsenal on course to extend their unbeaten run in the Premiership to 28. They've already scored for the 46th league game in a row, but will Thierry Henry's goal be enough for them to secure a victory? Certainly Bolton are intending to make a change at half-time, which might help them to counteract the Arsenal threat. And that anticipated change is to bring on Michael Ricketts, the man who scored for them here last season, again after they'd gone a goal down. He scored a good equaliser late on, which at that stage had Bolton top of the Premiership table. By the time the sides met again in April, and Arsenal won at the Reebok, Arsenal were top and they won the title in their very next game at Manchester United. So here comes Michael Ricketts, who, ironically, bearing in mind Thierry Henry's first half miss, has scored his only 2 goals this season from penalties against Fulham and against Aston Villa. He's now 3 goals short of 50 in his league career. And he'll hope to move a step closer to that with another notable one here at Highbury. He's taking the place of Henrik Pedersen for the second half. Substitution is purely a tactical one on Bolton's behalf. No injury to Pedersen. So here comes Ricketts. And he'll join Yuri Djorkaeff and Dean Holdsworth in attempting to bring about a second half comeback for Bolton. Ricketts developed a bit of a super sub reputation during Bolton's rise to the Premiership. Felt at one stage of last year that he might actually be on his way into the Reebok after reported disagreements with Sam Allardyce. He then went on to sign a new contract with the club. He could win over further affections by scoring here and repeating his heroics of last year. Franson getting an early strike, but no more on target than any of the efforts that Bolton managed in the first, and those efforts were very much at a premium. David Seaman, who celebrated his 39th birthday 2 days ago, is approaching 900 senior games now. Ljungberg, who set up the goal for Henry. Nice touch from Wiltor to Kanu. It was a nice idea to try and put Wiltor through, but it was seen to by Gudni Bergson. Simon Charlton. Gareth Farrelly. Oh, he's got it in! Not the sort of goal you would have expected David Seaman to be beaten by. A quite extraordinary goal from Farrelly, who hasn't scored since Bolton were in the playoff final. Whether David Seaman lost it in the sun, I'm not sure. To score from, but Seaman, who was waiting for it at his near post, completely caught out by it. It really is an amazing goal. Simon Charlton. Ricketts, now Bolton are sensing a major scout. Farrelly again. Ricketts again. Beyond Whitlow. Joffin! Off target in the end, but this is quite a revival. David Seaman, who was virtually a spectator of the first half, has had to pull the ball out of the back of the net once already. He must have been fearing that he would be exposed again here when it came to Jorkaev. Martin Keogh. Simon Bolton. Such an early setback in the second half. Beyond belief, really, that Farrelly could score from there. Into a very innocuous position. There's Wilton. Mr. Andrew Barnes who gets it away. This is Parlour. So comfortable and unthreatened in the first half, now find themselves back where they started. It's Wiltord's ball in, and it's fallen here to Thierry Henry, and he really wasn't very far away, just wide of the uprights. Kick cleared a few before it got to Henry, tried to bend it in, but it didn't come in quickly enough. Thierry Henry just off the mark with his eventual effort. here to Arsenal. Can Henry, the scorer, turn provider? Kanu is at the far post. Keogh goes across in front of Jaskalainen and then pulls away. Henry's kick is played in and skips away off the head of Goodney Bergson for the corner. This is Cole. Henry. Just at the moment, that first half penalty miss from Henry could prove costly. This is when Kanu got into the right sort of area. Whitlow may well complain that he had a hold of his shirt there. Thought about playing it across early when he might have reached Henry. By the time he did get it across, Bergson cleared with a little help from a lucky deflection off Charlton. Touchdown, Martin Keogh. Lindbergh intervenes. Holdsworth could be about to follow his colleagues Campbell and Bergson to the referee's book. I have to wait to see. There's a talking to the moment for him. Sylvain Wiltord. Now Kanu trying to get the better of Whitlow, who just gets a boot to it. Arsenal corner. They're certainly cranking up the pressure now, Arsenal. It's had the desired effect, that Farrelly goal, in at least giving them a wake-up call. Reached Gilberto, and Jaskalainen first has to parry away from Kanu and then deal with the follow-up from Freddie Ljungberg. Cleanest contact from the Brazilian. Winding up a pile driver, and it ended up coming, I think, on his knee. Jaskalainen had a bit of a problem and having to claw it away from Kanu. Here's Ljungberg. Brought down by Djokovic. Over the free kick. Frustration so far for Arsene Wenger. Wiltord gets the kick across. Henry pulls it back. Travolta! Offside flag was up anyway. Let's get the ball straight through. That may well have counted. The cross, there's a player on this near side, Henry, who was offside. the bitter pill of his penalty mistake. Promptly made amends by scoring. And everything off target so far in the second half. Now he and Lundberg would like to restore the lead. There is Lundberg. Closing in from behind him, and Kanu just trips the Icelander. Almost an hour gone in this sparkling English Premier League match. Arsenal 1, Bolton 1. Arsenal's goal, Material recaptured that within 2 minutes of the restart in the second half by a freakish goal, really, from Gareth Farrelly. Surely couldn't have been aiming for goal with what appeared to be a cross from the left, but just floated over David Seaman waiting at his near post into the net. I'm not even sure really how much blame could be apportioned to the goalkeeper, who could not have been expecting that Farrelly would get it in from there. Just one of those goals, I think. It's been that sort of week for goalkeepers in the English League. Just ask Mr. Villa's Peter Enkel after the horrendous goal he conceded against Bolton. Arsenal well up in terms of possession, but crucially now needing another goal to re-establish their lead. Here's Keogh. Away by Campo. To Charlton. Shorkayev. There's Gilberto. Henry. Charlton. Shorkayev. Charlton again. Some angry confrontation in front of the assistant referee. Quickly calmed down. Oh, given away by Campbell to Holdsworth, and he was lucky that the Bolton man couldn't really make more of that. Here's Freddie Ljungberg. And he couldn't get away from Mike Whitlow. Ricketts. Bolton conceding possession a little too easily at the moment. Here's Wiltord. Ljungberg has got through here. Support from Henry. For Lundberg, Whitlow steps in. Shorkayev, beaten off it by Keogh. Ashley Cole, a determination from Arsenal to right the wrongs of conceding that second half equaliser. And who scored it, Farrelly, gets it away here for Bolton, and it's gone for the throw. Lundberg takes. Ljungberg again. Parler. last World Cup. JJ Okocha may shortly be about to make his entrance for a Bolton side for whom he's appeared just once. JJ Okocha set to play for the first time since the opening day of the season in the defeat by Fulham. Nice with the tackle on Freddie Lindbergh, Bolton throw. Franson. The wickets. That's the ball around. And here comes the Bolton change. It's Dean Holdsworth who's going to come off for them. His attention has only just been drawn to that fact. JJ Okocha, who actually gave up international football after the World Cup. He's got 25 minutes in which to make an impact in Holdsworth's place. Not too much of an impact on his debut, where he struggled to cope with the pace of the game. Time it would be now to make a name for himself. Farrelly's long throw in. Bergson goes for it. Campbell away. Bergson again. Franson. Djorkaeff. Ricketts with Keown at his back. Still gets his shot away. Good effort too. It was on target. Although reasonably straightforward for David Seaman. Whitlow to Franson. Cole. Warming up for Arsenal, who may be about to make changes of their own. There's Parlow. Lawrence ball in. Campo shields it from Kanu, but at the expense of a corner. Arsenal 5-1 ahead on the corner count as Wiltord takes their latest. Gilberto and Keown ended up going for the same ball. And now the changes that Arsenal want to make. We'll see Francis Jeffers, who scored in this fixture last season, coming on to take the place of Sylvain Wiltord. He scored a match for the reserves last week and has been so unlucky with injuries since he moved here for Everton. Francis Jeffers still scored twice in his 6 Premiership appearances for the club. The first against Bolton here, the last against his old club Everton in his last appearance. And Dennis Bergkamp, who scored against Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday, takes the place of the other scorer from midweek, Freddie Lindbergh. Saul Campbell, now Franson. Farrelly. Djorkaeff. Lauren. Now Bergkamp gets his first touch. Henry's offside. Well, he's got it away, but he's about to be frustrated by the sight of the linesman's flag, which had gone up long since, despite his bewildered look. It looks a very tight call. Certainly Henry felt there was validity in questioning it. Decisions. David Seaman, for one, wishes that had been the latest to join that count. Jeffers. Good run by Francis Jeffers, but Butler and Bergson get across in the end to close him down. Sense of urgency about Arsenal now. Kanu. Farley. Barnes. Ricketts for a Kocha. Ricketts again. Going to get away from Keown. The low one in towards Djurkaev this time. Henry, ambitious. Hugely ambitious. Inside his own half, some goal that would have been. Arsenal desperate for a goal from somewhere. They won't want to drop 2 points again to Bolton, but what is it about Bolton that makes them so stubbornly resistant against the top teams? They lose games that you wouldn't expect them to. Sort of games, in fact, that they've got coming up against the likes of Southampton and Middlesbrough. Here's Farley. Ricketts here is onside, through back for Arsenal. Can he get inside Campbell and Keown? Not quite. He's shown admirable doggedness to stick to his task there, even though he concedes a free kick in the end. Bergkamp. Cole. Henry. Kanu! With the slightest of touches. They guided it in the right direction as far as Yaskalainen was concerned. It was a deft little header from the Nigerian. Nice height though for the goalkeeper. Reaction when he didn't get a free kick in the first half. Didn't get the ball, although Campo in truth did make rather a lot of it. Charlton's free kick. Keown away. This is Farley. He's going to try his luck again from that side. Okocha. Ricketts. Farley again. Okocha under pressure from Parler resists that. Cleared by Campbell. He breaks it up. Campbell's there. Gilberto on to Dennis Bergkamp. In steps Whitlow. Now Okocha. Really is delicately balanced at the moment, and Djurkaev's made a good run. Seen him playing just at the point where Campbell had decided to shield him from Djurkaev. Cole. Henry. Ricketts. Brilliantly here, and it's blocked by Barnes. Was it with a hand? The referee would have relied on his assistant for advice there. And no such counsel was forthcoming. An immediate appeal of handball went up around Highbury as Barnes somehow got it behind. It's Bergkamp with a corner. Keown's forward for it. Gilberto, Campbell, Jeffers all in there. It's Barnes who conceded it, who gets it clear. Farley. Hansen, looking to switch direction to Okocha. Gilberto infield to Farley. Bergkamp. face. Kocher. No rush from Bolton at the moment. Simon Charlton delaying and delaying before taking the throw in. Here's a Kocher. This time Farrelly opts to take it.
Time! Yes! Ivan, shit!
Here's Djorkaeff. Sparrow's ball through. Ricketts is onside. Charlton. Here's Cole. Challenged by France. Gilberto. Cole. And it's Dennis Bergkamp coming in. And it hits his own man, Thierry Henry. I don't think Bergkamp's effort was necessarily goal-bound anyway. But Henry would have hoped for a more positive touch to it than that might have directed it past Jaskolini. A big problem ball that went up when Barnes blocked this attempted cross by Ashley Cole. I think it did hit his body. Just the way he leaned into it that convinced the Highbury faithful that he might have handled it. Bergkamp has overrun it. So the morning's leaders in the Barclaycard English Premier League, Arsenal being held again at the moment by Bolton. A side that got a 1-1 draw here last year, almost a year to the day. Who knows, it might get even worse for Arsenal here. Bolton have only beaten them once since the Premiership came into being. The last meeting between the sides at Burnden Park when John McGinley scored. Gudni Bergson, who was in the Bolton side that day, in the Bolton side today. Misses his kick. Djorkaeff with an opportunity to cross. Picks out Franson. Seaman was scrambling across hurriedly initially. And it looked more threatening than it eventually proved to be. Djorkaeff pulled it back well, hit first time on the volley but wide. Gilberto. Short for Bergkamp, who does well to rescue that against Charlton. He's done absolutely magnificently there with very little help. Gets some help from the referee now, but Dennis Bergkamp, you can see the determination written all over his performance. Somebody's thrown the ball away. I'm not sure the referee can necessarily identify who. But Bolton using every stalling tactic in the book to try and prevent Arsenal from getting on with it. The referee has seemingly spotted who, and Bergson is the player he was initially talking to, who'd been booked. Is it Campo? He's already been booked. He's off! Campo is off! He was booked for an angry reaction in the first half when he didn't get a free kick he felt he should have had. And now for preventing Arsenal from taking a quick free kick, he's been judged the offender by the referee, who's given him a second yellow and a consequent red. And for the second season running here at Highbury, Bolton are reduced to 10 men. Last time it was Ricardo Gardner, this time it's Ivan Campo, and the referee's got a spot on. He was the man. And he can have no complaints whatsoever. He knew what he was doing. He threw the ball well away from the area where the free kick was to be taken. And Sam Allardyce wants to make a swift change to try and shore things up. With Campo off, he wants to bring Stick Tofting on. Well, will he get the change in before the free kick's taken? Rugged defender Tofting is coming on to take Yuri Djorkaev's place. Djorkaev makes way, and all this is adding to the time and to the tension as Arsenal wait their moment to take this free kick. What's happened in the immediate aftermath has taken some of the gloss of what Dennis Bergkamp did to get this free kick, which was basically to hold off about 4 Bolton players. With the descent, the free kick is being advanced closer to goal. Whether that benefits Arsenal remains to be seen. In there to offer his services. Bergkamp and Cole are other options. Bergkamp won the free kick, but he's now moved away. The tension mounts. Are Bolton to pay a heavy price here? Henry! Well, Jääskeläinen was rooted to his spot and relieved to see it go wide. Not far wide though. One or two Bolton players have a little bit too much to say for themselves at the moment, and Jussi Jääskeläinen is now causing the referee enough grief to be shown a yellow card for time wasting. Having to play it right back. Here's Farrelly. They got an equalizer with 10 men here last year. Could they get a winner with 10 men this? Bolton Wanderers. Cole. Gilberto. Bergkamp. Lauren. Away by Gudni Bergson. Here's Cole. Henry. Here's Farrelly. Henry's been involved in an argument with Simon Charlton. Exchanging views as well. Arsene Wenger could be about to make another substitution here. Lauren has gone off, and it's the Ivory Coast player Kolo Touré who's come on to take his place. 6 minutes plus stoppage time left. There might be a little bit of stoppage time as well with the substitutions and time wasting of the visitors in the second half. Henry with a flick on. Bergson with decisive defending. Ashley Cole. Kocha. Ricketts. Farrelly. Now Tofting, who has now put the ball out because Arsenal had an injury to Ashley Cole, which needs immediate treatment, but also means that there will be further time added on. It was Tofting who put the ball out, who caused the problem there for Ashley Cole. Took a nasty rap on the shin. It could well be a case of deja vu for Bolton Wanderers, who, like last year, are holding Arsenal. Same scoreline, 1-all, despite the same scenario, having had a player sent off. Last year it was Ricardo Gardner. This year it's the defender on loan from Real Madrid, Ivan Campo. It'll be 10 against 10, temporarily at least. As Cole makes his way off the field for a moment. Back on. Parlour. Jeffers. Here's Toure. Scored his first goal for Arsenal against Chelsea recently. It's an important touch by Barnes, but it is a corner. Is this where Arsenal could make the extra man count? Campbell gets forward. Keown too. Toure's made a late charge into the box as well. Henry looks to pick out Sol Campbell. And Toure got up with a header, which was well held by Jääskeläinen. And Jääskeläinen has been hurt now. Kolo Toure. It's Campbell's initial touch. He put as much on it as he could. It was Kanu's challenge that then affected the goalkeeper. Just under 38,000 here at Highbury today. Most, I'm sure, would have come expecting an Arsenal victory. But in the end, they might be grateful for the point against a Bolton team who have a habit of upsetting the big guns. This is their third game in succession against last season's top three. They beat Manchester United. They were unlucky to lose against Liverpool, having drawn it back at 2-all late on. And they might be about to get a point from Highbury, unless Arsenal a late twist in the tail for us. Here's Kanu. Here's Gilberto with Ricketts closing in from behind. Has to win it back from Tofting. Toure. Can he shrug off Charlton here? Corner. Strong finish to the game from the home side. But do they have enough left in the tank to secure the all-important win? Fingernails being bitten to their edges. It's a poor corner. Branson clears. Here's Parlour. Toure's ball in, the flag was up. Bergson got it away, but the flag was up for offside. It was Henry who'd strayed again. Liverpool have moved into a 2-0 lead now against West Bromwich Albion. John Arna-Risa has got the second goal. Toure. Parlour. Liverpool have dropped recently. I'm sure they would be as relieved as anyone if this finished as it is at the moment. Henry. Usually wasteful from Thierry Henry, who had three colleagues in close support, and Bergkamp moving on. Toure. Thierry Henry. Now Kanu looking to turn. He's pulled it back to Jeffers. Works the way Henry. And Jääskeläinen does well there because he couldn't have seen too much of that. It was fairly crowded in front of him. Kanu with a good job of concealment. Jeffers got his shot away, cleared only to Thierry Henry, and through that forest of bodies in front of him, Jääskeläinen saw enough of it to make the save. Cole. Henry helps him on. Now Buildup looks to get in. Good thinking by the goalkeeper. We're into the 4 minutes of added time that's been added on here. Arsenal not giving up on the incentive of a win too readily. Ashley Cole, Buildup. Henry got in. So too around the back did Gilberto. He couldn't pull it back across. A host of bodies going for the cross that had been swung in. Ashley Cole. Gilberto. Power again. Keown offering support here with the cross. Too deep. David Seaman is praying for a winner. Allardyce's team, though, hanging on. Arsene Wenger has been a lot more animated than usual, straight from his technical area a few moments ago and had to be pulled back there by the fourth official. Here's Keown. And Gilberto. Ashley Cole. Henry's in the middle, Kanu's looking to join in! You have to have some sympathy for Bolton, who'd hung on with 10 men. But finally they wilt. And it's Kanu who's got the goal that you would think now would win it for Bolton. David Seaman beaten earlier by that freakish equalizer from Gareth Farrelly. Mightily relieved that his opposite number, Jääskeläinen, seen the ball go past him again. Now Henry. And Kanu's free this time. Jeffers! Save! Kanu! And Jääskeläinen saves right on the line. Almost wanted too many opportunities there. Arsenal have won it. It's an injury time winner from Kanu that's given them a hard-earned victory after it almost looked like though, brought themselves back into it within 2 minutes of the restart. A freakish goal, really. There looked no danger from an innocuous cross from Gareth Barry on the left, but Seaman, waiting at his near post, saw it hook in at the far post and was absolutely bemused.